Kaboom! So, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Ketu in the fourth house of your Dasamsa chart video. And I know in my YouTube post I said I'm going to make a video on karma and how the unraveling of karma takes place. I'll still make that. It's Christmas week, you guys. I'm like trying to just, you know, lay low, eat a lot of food, a lot of cookies, and lay low. But we'll make it. So, Ketu in the fourth house of your Dasamsa chart. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular Ketu, what sign it's in, where its placement is in your Dasamsha, along with your birth chart. For that, check out the links here, kerasastrology.com, where you'll find my reports under shop section, including my books, consultations, and a link to my academy, Magavedic Astrology Academy, with all the courses. So, Ketu in the fourth house of Dasamsha. So, the fourth house of Dasamsha, okay, doesn't represent the home. It represents the dwelling that you would work in. Because that for you, for 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours, would become your home. Fourth house is the happiness that you get from work. Just like in the fourth house of the birth chart, we see our overall happiness, right? Our happiness, our comfort, our luxuries. So here in the Samsa, we see our dwelling, happiness, a dwelling of career, happiness from career, luxuries within the career. For example, somebody working at a headquarters of Google. Okay, even though I think they're taking away most of these things because of the economy, but we'll have a lot of amenities. They'll have yoga classes, meditation, massage, laundry, doggy care. They can do even homeschooling for their kids in Silicon Valley. I mean, it's definitely there. So that's what the fourth house with the Samsha represents. So when you have Ketu, first of all, this person is a type of individual who will not like to be in a confined space, meaning they will not like to be in an office. They want to be out in the field. Because also you got to understand Rahu is in the 10th house. Rahu does not want to stick to one place. Rahu wants to be known everywhere. That means it has to be everywhere. So Ketu itself says, well, I don't want to be, in the office of like environment. They don't care for amenities. They will not be caring for finding the facilities because there's no interest in being in that place, but most people are forced to be in such place. Just because you have Ketu in the fourth house doesn't mean that you're going to get all the wishes that you hope for. No, it's just that this is what you are wanting and needing. And Ketu's fourth house position will also show that usually a person will work either in the office, which is in the very end, the last office, or the last building within the complex. They'll usually end up with the last door where their seating chart would be. And then Ketu, here it will show that comfort actually does not come from working at work, but working at home. Because it's something that you're familiar with. It is some karma that you are so familiar with that you're just like, I feel comfortable working from home. Either put me out in the field or put me in a home-like setting where I can get up when I want, do anything when I want. But see, one of the main things with Ketu in the fourth house is there's this unhappiness and unsettlement in career. And that is, why? Because this person needs to bring about some spiritual focus in their work. Work has, unless if they have divinity in their life, they're focusing on a spiritual path. The heart, the fourth house, their happiness will not be there. So if let's say you have somebody who is an astrologer, Vastu expert, numerologist, psychic, energy healer, sound healer. Okay. Such people will then find happiness. Because remember, usually 410 axis of Rahu Ketu, especially with other planets, creates psychological issues in a person, especially in the birth chart. So the axis of Rahu Ketu is in the 410 house. So here, they're always dealing with the management of home and mismanagement of career, or mismanagement of career and management of home. It's always that balancing focus that comes into play. But again, a person will naturally move towards Rahu, and we've already covered Rahu in the 10th. But Ketu shows where the experience is coming from. What is the experience wanting? Not what it's getting. It's getting Rahu. But what is it wanting? What is it more comfortable with? It's more comfortable with Ketu. Because that is where you have come from. And of course, Ketu here, if it's with a planet, which is actually beneficial for Ketu. I mean, this can be one of those situations where a person will be put into the seat of power without even their own desirement. It is because, see, when a planet somehow gets connected with Ketu, then you are to get something. It's kind of like something is owed to you from past life. So especially if Ketu is in the fourth with the lords of trines or quadrants like Kendra and Trikon, well, something's going to be owed to you in Ketu period or period of the planet that Ketu is with. So it can become beneficial in there. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Ketu in the fourth house of your Dasamsha. And remember, I'm going to be uploading the second level 2 predicting without ascendance on my Keras vlogs on my academy. And of course, January 6th as well, I'll open up the Vastu lessons as well on my academy. All right. So we'll see you guys soon before Christmas. Bye bye.